Hey folks, Vortex here and welcome to my review of the Truthear Nova. As you can see on the box, it's got 4 balance armatures and 1 dynamic driver per side, high performance. And yet, as usual, full disclaimer is I'd like to thank Shenzhen Audio Store for sending me this unit to try. So thank you very much. I was not paid to do this video, nor thoughts and opinions are my own. So obviously this should be a level up from the Hexa model, which is quite a nice set. And yeah, let's just get into it. So let's just get into this. So you get the Nova, some artwork there if that really matters to you. Not my cup of tea basically, but 4BA+1DD per side. There's the slogan, Truthear, where sound meets truth. Bit of chat GTP going on there. There's the company name, nothing really on the top or bottom. Their frequency response, it's meant to be kind of Harman, but obviously we'll see what it's like. Their driver setup, I have no idea what armatures they use. Obviously there's some more information. The diaphragm materials, sensitivity is 123, impedance 14.8. Frequency response 8 Hz to 40 kHz, so it's quite big. Then effective range, so they're not the same, so bear in mind. And 4-strand OCC cable. Got a nice presentation, and obviously because this is more of a prestige kind of product, it's nearly twice the price of the Hexa. So let's get rid of these two. We recommend resting your ears after no listening. Long-term hearing damage may occur high volume sessions. So yeah, please do listen to that because we only have one pair of ears. Shuroi, designer made by Truthear, if that's your cup of tea. A load of tips, so like the normal silicone tips. Obviously it's got the wider entry, shall we say. Foam tips here, I'll get those in a bit. And these are double flange. If you've seen my pictures on Shenzhen's Discord, you'll see what these are like, but I'll show you in the next clip anyway. So double flange tips, this one at the top's double flange as well. Accessories, this is the kind of carry case and the cable. There's the brand. Seems quite nice, seems a decent size. This is quite big, but you could probably, if you have to, maybe a way of taking it off, I don't know. So quite a nice cable, blue 3.5. Yeah, I like that. It's different. So yeah, I'll check that out. Onto these big boys. So they are quite a little bit on the thick side. 4 holes there for venting, maybe 2-pin. Really nice finish, as you can see. Yeah, so I obviously haven't tried these yet. I will graft them and all that good stuff when I get some time. And see what they're like. Owner's manual, certificate and card. Again, specs in a few different languages. Nothing special there. So yeah, I'll see you in the next clip, aka the future. Yeah, so welcome to my review section of the Truthear Nova. This is the cable it comes with. Obviously I've been using it. Quite a nice cable, like braided cable. I think it's the best I've used so far. Beats the Hexa cable, and the one that came with the hollers, however you want to pronounce it, was actually a decent cable as well. And that's what they look like attached. Obviously these are the best looking Truthears that I've tried. And before I go, these are the other tips that are in the box. So you got the silicones on there, which are pretty normal. You got that black dual flange, this kind of clear dual flange, slightly shorter, and obviously that's the foam. If it focuses, it's very slow to go back, so just bear that in mind. And yes, so let's take these off. So comfort on these is not bad actually, considering these are seats quite a big shell. So I found them very secure. You may get fatigue here. See where my little finger is around here, because these are again larger units. So just bear that in mind. But apart from that, I was actually okay with them. There's more comfortable than I expected. And yet there's very secure as well, which I was actually quite happy with. So pound sensitivity on this set is relatively normal. I had no issues with a few different dongles, just random ones I've tried. I had no issues at all. Resolution on this set is very good. When I first used these, I thought, oh wow, these say more than $150, so that's quite a compliment. So the resolution on this set is actually very good, and so is the imaging on this set. Stage on this set it had enough width. I'd want more. I think some of the models I'll talk about when I get to the end have more stage. It was actually okay. I wasn't too bad with it, and height is actually not too bad as well. So sound, because obviously that's why you're here. So I'm going to put the graph up now so you can have a look. Obviously at the end of the video we'll do a comparison between some others, but so bass on this set is very clean. So they've tuned it very. These are Harman, basically Harman 2019, I think, from memory. But bass on this set is actually quite solid. I personally like a little bit more mid bass punch, but these still do work very well for electronic, and they do sound very clean because of that, because of where they've done the bass shelf. The DD of the View seems quite good, to be honest. I don't know from memory what it is, but yeah, it's not a bad set at all for bass, and I was quite happy with it. But personally, me, for electronic, I do like more mid bass where it bleeds into the lower mids. Gives a bit more impact, but that's my opinion on that. And mid range, I found very clean. So male vocals is actually pretty good. Not the best I've heard. I think you need more bleed to give that more body to the voice. Female vocals is solid, and obviously you can see there's a forward, upper, mid range. So these are slightly mid forward, and I was quite happy with it. The same pretty good really. No fatigue and no shout basically. Now treble on this set, as you can see, there's a peak around 3k-ish. Now that didn't bother me. I was expecting it to, but then again I'll listen to these first and then graph them afterwards. That's my kind of preference really to listening really, because it can give you false placebo if you understand what I mean. But the treble on this set is actually, I think, a really good one for 150. Has enough extension. It doesn't drop off like a cliff like some models do, but you may need to tame that 3k peak if it bugs you. No sibilance at all, and instrument separation, layering and stuff like that is very good. Again, I don't know what drivers they've used, but when I first started using these, it reminded me a little bit of the Truthear RS5s. Now that's quite a compliment, because they're like $700 or whereabouts. Plus they have 5 drivers as well. Obviously related firm being Truthears. But anyway, regarding to this particular item, it reminded me of the RS5s. Again, which is actually quite a compliment. Treble is very good. I'm glad they didn't go any more. But you may have to like calm the 3k peak just a little bit. Now again, so like I said, I like electronic music, and this worked actually quite well for what I actually like. And I think that's pretty much it. Pretty good sound. So do I recommend these bad boys here? Yes. Problems are, obviously you have 2 problems. This Hexa is basically half the price of these. Well, just under. So it's $80. These are $150. So that's one thing to bear in mind. But overall tuning is very good. Build, presentation, the tips, the cable, the fit finish and all that lot. These are very well-rounded products. And yeah, I think it's pretty good set, kind of short and sweet. But now with the comparison, now somebody wanted to get these compared to the Simgot EM6L and the Truthear Hexas. What a coincidence, here they are. So let's do it this way. So $150, 109 I think the EM6Ls, and 80. So all hybrids. Now my ranking on these is also the same. I prefer Nova, EM6L, Hexa. Now Hexa's kind of the worst kind of shape. Plus they are slightly sterile in the low end, and they I think the extra BA gives this bit more treble extension. I prefer that. It sounds more full basically. So these two are probably a bit more of a competition. So this is where they both got elevated treble. The EM6L does seem to have a little bit more extension, but I find that the Novas are a little bit more clearer. I think the resolution's a touch better, but these are still a good set. Now for bass, I do prefer the Novas. It's a bit cleaner. But the EM6Ls do bleed a bit more, and I do like them a touch more for electronic. But for overall, just general usage, I do like the Novas. And I did try this with just something random, Plague Tale Requiem, and it just sound pretty good with a Nova. I enjoy my time with both, but for sheer sound out of all the three, I do think the Nova's got the best low end. Mid-range on most of the sets are pretty close. Well, not close, but I was happy with all of them. And the treble extension, again, is better on the EM6L, but I do prefer the overall Nova compared to that one, and then compared to that one. And that's pretty much it really. I want to keep it in case the video gets super long, but these sound more than what they cost. These also sound more than the cost. So 109, it sounds like at least $150, $200 product. Same for that. And the Hexas are meant to be like a budget Blessing 3. I haven't tried that, but that's still a solid option under 100. The Hexas. But there, I think that's pretty much it. So 1, 2, 3, in my opinion. Imagine if these was all the same price, it'd still be the same. I'd probably still pick one first, second, and third, in my opinion. And I think that's pretty much it. If you want anything specific about these, please do let me know in the comments. And yeah, thanks for watching. Bye for focus. Take care. And the next video should be a planar, so keep your eyes peeled. And yeah, see you in the next video.